Folks in the Carolinas, and they are sweating this out because the storm is moving north-northwest. It has to make a turn before it reaches South Carolina here, or the center is going to move on to the shore there. Now, the intensity is down. It's Category 2, but it's still pushing a lot of water with it, and the wind field has expanded, so it could be a very, very bad situation, especially if it gets closer to the coast. Peak winds at 110 miles an hour. Here's the future track, and you can see how close it's going to be. The storm has to begin turning tonight in order to finish that turn and complete it by Thursday afternoon, tomorrow afternoon. And it's right along the coast there. A little bit of a shift to the north or to the left. Even a wobble could bring more of the worst of the weather on shore. And then finally, after Thursday night, Friday, it is out to sea, and goodbye, Dorian. A whole plethora of watches and warnings up the coast. They have been discontinued, of course, for Central and South Florida. But look at this, starting from about Daytona Beach, where there's tropical storm warnings. And then there's the hurricane warnings in red all the way up through the Virginia and North Carolina coast there. Tropical storm watches and hurricane watches to the north of that, and a huge area under storm surge warnings now, with the possibility of inundation several feet, in fact up to 7 to 10 feet in some places, is not out of the question. And of course, rainfall flooding. That's one of the biggest killers is with the storm surge. It's the water either from the sky or being pushed in from the ocean, and that's why flash flood watches cover much of the area in the path of Dorian. Here's the latest satellite loop, the visible satellite loop. Zooming in, you can see we're starting to see the eye clear out a little bit there. Some of these clouds are starting to thin out, and when you can see down into the eye, that's usually an indication of a mature hurricane or even a strengthening hurricane. And Dorian may be trying to strengthen just a little bit here, but wind shear eventually is going to start to limit that strengthening. Look